Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. I'm your host, FD465.tv, and in this video, we bring you an update to one of our crypto public portfolios, and it's the 15K to 600K portfolio we put together during the last bear market. So it's over 4 years old, and we are keep bringing you guys some updates. I know some people who started this exercise have disappeared, or those portfolios, we don't know where they are now. Some of the portfolios themselves have actually disappeared. So this portfolio is made up of projects or assets from Ethereum, Cardano, Polkadot, Cosmos, and Avalaunch, as well as a mixed category where we put anything else that does not belong into any of those. The idea was to invest a total of $15,000 into this portfolio, but I think we went up to $11,400, and you will see why we did not invest fully, because the portfolio just crumbled, it just crashed. And so we'll be giving you an update of where we are, our plans, and where things are heading. Are there any recoveries from this? That's what we are looking at. But before I proceed, guys, please know that I am not a financial advisor. If you do require financial advice, please actually approach someone who is trained to give you financial advice. The information contained in this video is just for educational as well as entertainment purposes. That said, let's come back to our portfolio then, the 15K to 600K. The Ethereum blockchain, well, all of them, they are at least 80% down overall. I'm talking of VulcanForged, down 86%, PerpetualProtocol, down 89%, AEVO, down 80%, and that portfolio is now down to $134.23 from an initial investment of $1,000.38. Moving on to Cardano, where we hold Cardano's ADA or mobile tokens, WMTX token, Lenify, the Rugged project, Sunday Swap, and Wing Riders. And in there, you got Cardano is still sitting strong. It's now sitting at 25.3% up in the green. It's collapsed in recent times as well. World Mobile Token, it's now down 50%. That's collapsed as well. Lenify, I think that Rugged is down 96%. Sunday Swap, it's now down 75%. So Sunday Swap, for some reason, is still holding relatively better than some of these projects. Wing Riders down 79.6%. So overall, Cardano position is now down 66.3%. It's valued at $851.75. At one point, it was holding quite good. Then it just collapsed. Then Polkadot. This is where strange things happen in crypto. Now, I remember at one point wanting to hold or to buy more of this token, RMRK, when it was at 1 cent. I nibbled. I didn't go in ahead. I'm thinking this project is probably discarded. But then one of the original founders came on and said he was taking it back home. They still not decent volumes yet, doing well, but it's done a 10x from its lows of a few weeks back. So if you had put some money in, we probably have made a 10x. But like I said, there is not that much volume. It's an extremely risk play, but it could still surprise us, because especially with the AI now and everything else, RMRK was made for this. The technology was made for things like AI. I think it will do quite well if they integrate AI into what they're trying to do. So anyway, it's RMRK and Moonbeam. The other two are gone, but don't always rule these things out. RMRK, as you'll find out, it's now sitting at 9.7 cents from a low of 1.1 cents or somewhere thereabouts. And that portfolio is now valued at $36.25, and it's up a whopping 870.7% at the time of recording. Overall, it's still in the dumpster at 95% in the red, but 870% in a couple of weeks. I think that happened in a week's time as soon as he started tweeting about it, and he's making some updates and stuff. I think it will recover. It will come back. I don't know if it will ever get back to the $55, but I think it will recover to respectable values. So at the moment, even at 9 cents, yeah, it's still way off the mark. Moonbeam, no idea what's going on with the team there. I think they've run out of money. They're just milking their token to pay themselves something to pay the bills. And that portfolio is almost worth nothing, the Polkadot portfolio. Moving on to Cosmos ecosystem. EVMOS, as we know, Rugged, Injective, down almost every week. And the team seem to be interested in posting nothing really. There isn't much. Oh, bands, is this, is that. Talking of proper project, we need projects. They are most interested in what they are doing, even though it's not bringing any value. I mean, you could turn around and say the whole ecosystem, the crypto ecosystem is down, but Injective, it's been a disappointment. Low supply of tokens, and yet look at it where it is. Anyway, it's still the only one in the red anyway. The one we did better was Akash when we sold, but now look at that. Osmosis, 89% in the red. Persistence, 91.4% in the red. Axelar, 80% in the red. So that portfolio is now worth a paltry $601. If you include the profit they took from Akashi, maybe better, but still terrible situation. Moving on to the mixed portfolio, it's faring no better. The only one that's doing better is Near, but even that is down by over 50% of its original position. Pythnetwork, 84.4% down in the red. Beam, 82.8%. And Shrapnel, I think that one is gone. So we may actually stop updating it. And that portfolio is now worth a paltry $308.54. 94 cents, down 83.9%. And finally, the Avalaunch basket, where we hold those 3 positions in AVAX, LFJ, and Avalaunch, the server token. With that, Avalaunch is, I don't know, Avalaunch, man. Solana went up, and the Avalaunch team, even I was listening to one of their founders, and he's more interested in them. Oh, look, we're doing nice, because the price is not doing well. They don't talk about that. But if the price is well, they'll be referencing it. Now it's not. They are looking at it's just the PR is a disaster with some of these guys. Avalaunch needs some traction right now. Yeah, traction price will follow. Yeah, no, we know that and we say that, but come on, something needs to happen with Avalaunch. It's too good for where it is. Now it's dropped out of the top 20. It's now top 30. If you want to know where these things end up, look at where Cosmos is. I don't think it's coming back. Now someone is forked Cosmos and they'll probably come up with their own token, and that's what happens. Look at where Polkadot is still struggling. So these things, yeah, it's crazy. It's still one of the better positions you're talking of holding, because it's only down 11.5%. LFJ is down 86.1%, and Avalaunch is down 19.6%. So it's only Traderjoexyz or LFJ, the Joe token. So that position, the Avalaunch position, is now valued at $1,090. It's actually the best in terms of performance across that, because it's only down 35.5% overall. So our 15K to 600K portfolio overall, that position is now valued at $3,066.99. It's down though by 73.3%, and as of the time of recording, we're sitting at a net loss of just under $8,500. Terrible, but the whole market is like that. If you include the profits we took from Akashi Network, that reduces it slightly to 7.7K, which is down to 67.25 in the red. Anyway guys, that's our position on 15K to 600K crypto portfolio. The only exciting thing out of this is maybe, just maybe, Remark will come back with a vengeance, and it will surprise most of us, because I almost wrote it off in this portfolio, the public portfolio, but I also was heavy into Remark on the previous cycle. So let's hope things improve. Until the next one guys, FD for 65.tv signing out for now. Bye.